BRG USA, part of the Buffalo Cartridge Company. The BRG9 Elite was imported from BRG Metals out of Turkey. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that right, but BRG Metals has been around since 2013. Looking at the BRG US 9, it's a 4-inch barrel, 16+1 capacity, 9mm handgun. I was able to get 17 rounds in each of the mags. The gun's coming in at 30 ounces, and overall, it feels pretty good in the hand. It's got good ergonomics. The gun is also offered with a great case and presentation, including a cleaning kit, some extra back straps, 2 mags, and the pistol. Now, the ergonomics on the gun feels really good. However, it's lacking texture. Looks like I've got a round in here. Loaded chamber indicator, but it failed to fire. Super light primer strike. One thing to note on here is it does have a grip safety, and if you look at the gun overall, it looks a lot like an XD from Springfield. It has a steel slide and barrel, and the slide has really great serrations, making it very easy to manipulate. It comes with steel sights. The front sight is orange, but I wouldn't call it high vis. They're 3-dot sights, and they're both adjustable on the front and rear. Now, one important thing that I point out in the video is the sights came off from the factory. They're quite a bit left oriented for point of impact. There's no doubt you could adjust, you could make adjustments. It's just not anything that you want to see with a pistol coming straight from a factory. They should be aligned. The gun also has a loaded chamber indicator on top of the slide, so you can tell if a round is chambered. The striker assembly also protrudes out of the back of the slide to show you that the gun is ready to be fired. All right, shooters, this is the Glock 19M that I've done several videos on. Great gun. You can definitely tell the difference between this gun and the BRG9 in terms of my ability to make hits on target. The BRG9 actually has a little bit better trigger than the Glock 19, but the accuracy's not there. It's still slightly off to the left from the factory, even though I've adjusted the sights quite a bit. So just some things to consider on why you might want to spend a little more and get a quality gun. I also didn't have any malfunctions with the Glock 19 shooting the same ammo, so I was getting some light primer strikes with the BRG, some double feeds yesterday, so just a few different things to consider when you're making a purchase. That was in 10.28 seconds with the BRG. Let's try it with the Glock. All right, that was 9:46 with the Glock. That was 9:20 with the Glock. All right. So I got a double feed there. And our time was in 9 seconds. And that double feed actually was with store-bought hollow points, so brass looks fine.
No cracks or obvious reasons why it should have stuck. I think it's just a poor extractor on this gun. If you look, probably the easiest extractor I've ever had to press. I mean, it's got very little resistance. So it's the BRG9 Elite. Good looking pistol. $239. Got a lot of features on it. Shot well up close. Had a few double feeds. But the accuracy is also another area of concern. So I just want to put this piece of blue tape here on a piece of cardboard target. We're going to get back about 15 yards and let's see how we do.
Overall, the controls on the gun are pretty good. The trigger's pretty good, especially for this price point. It does have a nice ambi magazine release, which works really well, and also a great slide release that was very easy to engage.
All right, the trigger, pretty good. Kind of made myself a little Pinterest pistol set up to see kind of what we're hitting. And you can see there, pretty large group. And definitely off to the left. All right, I'm going to try the Glock 19 offhand. All right, let's go check out the target. Shooting at the blue tape with the Glock 19 offhand. So it looks like I did about a fist-sized group. Just below the target. Definitely could have tightened that up, but just wanted to show that the gun from the factory is definitely shooting left. All right, shooters, now that I know where it's hitting, I'm gonna do some drills right here at 15 yards, addressing my 3 steel plates. I'm gonna adjust with my hold, and let's see how well we can perform with the BRG here at 15 yards.
The gun overall was easy to shoot, fast to reload, easy to manipulate the slide and all of the controls. But when you start looking at the downsides of the gun, it definitely had some reliability problems. I had several problems with double feeds as well as light primer strikes. It had some accuracy problems. And I've seen some other reviews where people were getting some decent accuracy out of their guns. Just the gun I was shooting didn't seem to be the most accurate pistol that I have, even for a striker fire gun. And it also has a poor finish. I noticed a lot of wear and tear just for the mild holster use and the 300 rounds that I put through the gun. So why would you buy this gun? Well, one thing is the price point. It's coming in at a super low MSRP. Some people are saying that they're getting them less than $200. Person that I borrowed this gun from paid $239. So it's an amazing price point. I just wish that they would correct some of the problems. I think I could live with all of the other problems on the gun other than the reliability. I feel like all of the reliability issues we had were probably spring related. So I just wish that BRG would put a little more time in and get a little more of a reliable firearm. All in all, shooters, I hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed shooting the BRG USA. I hate that it let me down in the reliability department. However, I still think that it's something to consider if you're only willing to pay, $200 for a firearm. However, there are probably some used guns that you can get out there that, you could probably find pretty close to the same price point. So just something to keep in mind. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and take a second, hit that like and subscribe button, support the channel. And as always, thank you all and God bless. All right, let's rest it. Let's go.